Hey, this is JC. Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. In a previous video, I showed you 4 upgrades that you can make to the Leatherman Skeleton CX. So do check out that video if you missed it in the link in the card above or description below. Today, we're going to have a look at more Leatherman add-ons and accessories for different Leatherman tools. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, do check out my shop links in the pinned comment or description below. You can even join as a channel member for exclusive content. Thanks a lot. So I won't go through all the add-ons in detail, but for the Skeleton CX, I did have this impact tool that's added on, a double-sided big driver, so flathead and Phillips head, and then I have the glass breaker bit over here. And then there's also the 711L tool, which is a ratchet head that slots into the bit driver. So if you open this up, remove the bit, that slots in, and this takes 1/4 inch bits, which you can just fit in, and that's a ratchet. So these are all the add-ons for the Skeleton. But let's look at other Leatherman tools that you can use. I'll start off with this one. This is discontinued, and that's a pity because I really think the Style PS is one of the best smaller size multi-tools that you can get. Now it is bladeless, but you do have a pair of pliers, you have scissors, and then you have this file and a screwdriver over here. There's also a tweezers, which is nice. So you can actually buy a third-party add-on, and it's this driver here. So it's not an impact tool. It looks a bit similar, but it's not meant for hammering. It's to hold a bit. So now you can take a double-sided flat bit like that, and then now you have the capabilities of having a driver for the Style PS. So that's just, I think, a great addition and really makes this tool even more awesome. So if you can find your hands on this discontinued Style PS, I think it's a great investment if you want a small, slim multi-tool. And then if you can add this on, you know, that makes it even better. And I'll leave the link for this and all the other accessories in the description of this video as well. Next up, we look at a standard removable bit driver from Leatherman, and this really works with the rebar and the Super Tool 300. So for the rebar, there isn't a bit driver for interchangeable bits. What you do have is a Phillips head like that. So this is where this tool comes in. This slots in, as you can see, it's just a square that slots in nice and tight, and then you can use the flat bits that come with this to put into that driver. Now the great thing about this, you can also use standard 1/4 inch. So you could get a set like this. So this is just a third-party set, so that if you have any of these tools with that 1/4 bit, that just fits in. So that's pretty neat. So it's nice to know that you can extend the capabilities of something like the rebar, even though it doesn't have interchangeable bits. Now, if you do not want to use 1/4 inch bits, and maybe you don't even want this, maybe you could move this aside, carry this separately, so you do have this removable bit driver. You can get this from Next Tool. So Next Tool has released this. It's a nice little small plastic briefcase like that, and they've got a whole bunch of double-sided flat bits which fit that bit drive over there. So that's just nice. So that fits in just like that. And then now you have even more bits than you would have with just this small one. Now, of course, you could buy the Leatherman bit set. You can buy them in sets of 2 and you get lots of bits. But I think this is a bit more compact and basically you have all the things that you might need. So all you need is this, move this aside, and then maybe find a way to put this together. Maybe you could take a Ranger band and hold this together, or you could find a way to just put it into a pouch. If you have a Leatherman pouch, I'm sure that everything could probably fit in because this doesn't take up much space. That could go in at the bottom like that maybe, and this can go in. Let's look for a pouch and see if that works. So here's a standard Leatherman pouch. I don't really use this to carry. Now, I don't think it's going to be big enough for everything because it's quite small. So that fits in here. That would not fit in. I think it's not wide enough. Well, yeah, okay, you could, but let's see if you could squeeze everything in. Probably not. My guess is not. It's going to be a really tight fit. Yeah, you would have to buy another pouch which would be wider. I know there's some which are bigger, which can take the bits, so you could do that. Or maybe you could get a standard knife holder that comes with a lot of knives, especially Chinese knives. So let's see if this would fit in. Some of these pouches, not this one, would have holders or slots. Now that fits, but it's a bit bulky. But I do have other knife holders which are slightly bigger, and they're actually compartments, so you could actually put the different items. But this technically could work, but you have to be careful. You can see exactly what happened. That would fly out. But just some things to think about when you think of accessorizing your Leathermans and upgrading with add-ons. Here are some tiny accessories you can hunt down. Quite a few people sell this. I've seen them on Etsy and different sites. I actually got this off a marketplace, and they're from the Philippines. They are 3D printed parts to fill the holes of Leatherman blades and the long tools, so they can open them up with one hand. So due to different sizes, there'll be different models specific for the Leatherman models. So for example, let's say the skeleton. I've seen those that you can fit. Now obviously this is a different size and shape, but I've seen those that you can put on the skeleton to open up. However, I find that skeleton has a nice surface area and the hole is big enough to easily deploy the knife with one hand. So I got these actually for the free. This is the free P4. Really like this particular Leatherman. I've talked about it and compared it to the Arc. You can check it out in the link in the card above or description below. But you can see I've got the main blade over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on the blade here. So you just pop it in. Right, it's a 3D part, 3D printed part, and you just pop it in as easy as that. Right, that's so easy. Now you can often get these in different colors. Now let's do one more. Should I do it for the saw or should I do it for the serrated blade? You know what, I'm going to do it for the serrated blade, and I'll explain why. Probably in an urban EDC setting, I'll use the serrated blade more than the saw. That's what I believe. Okay, this one's a bit stiffer. Let's try to straighten it out. Yeah, that fits in well. Another reason is so that I can identify which side is the main blade. If I had one on each side, then I'll be confused. But this, I know for a fact when I pick it up and I just feel it, right? Once I can feel that thumb stud, I know that I've got my main blade over here. And then on the other side, I would have the saw, which I could still deploy one hand if I wanted. And then on the other side here, we have the scissors. Right, so that's a little addition you can do. It just makes it easier to deploy, but also as an identifier for which side you can actually open this up. The free P4 and the P2 as well does not have a removable bit driver. What it does have are different size screwdrivers on the top of the implements. You can see over here as well. So this gives you a variety of different size screwdrivers for you to use. But what if you did want a bit driver and you wanted to use maybe specialized small micro screwdrivers like a Torx T6 or T8? Well, then you need something. Now, Leatherman does not sell an adapter like this, but I found one on AliExpress. This is a third-party stainless steel adapter. I'll leave the link in the description below. It is very well made, and it actually fits the Phillips head over here. So flip that. You can see this is flat and that fits in like that. There's also a magnet on the inside so it doesn't slide out prematurely. Now the removable bit driver that fits the rebar does not fit on this, and that's because this is kind of a square and smaller. This is flatter and wider. So you can get this. Now I would say the tolerance is a bit loose. If they just made it 0.5 millimeter thicker, it would be really snug. So you can hear it's a bit of rattle because it's not perfectly snug. Now, not enough for it to come loose, and if you put a bit and just put pressure, you'll be able to use it fine. So this can actually work with a 1/4 inch bit set, so you need something like this, right? So that fits inside. It doesn't really fit the double-sided flat bit simply because the shaft is not long enough. So you can see it does fit, but it's not going to be stable. So you can't use it with the flat bits. You need to use it with a standard 1/4 inch bit, and you could hear it, the magnet sucks it in place, and that does come out. So that's pretty good. Now I'll show you another set of bits if you don't buy something like that. Next2 currently sells this 1/4 inch bit set. Comes with this very malleable rubber kind of holder, and you've got all these bits as well that can work with this. So if you ever want to do that, you can have that. Now this also would fit the rebar because it does have an adapter here. So if you buy this and you have a rebar or a super tool, you could fit this in. See, that works as well. Again, tolerance, not perfect, definitely not as good as the original because it's shallow, but now, well, this is definitely more inexpensive. Well, it's less expensive, yep, so more inexpensive. And you can use this for, let's say, the P4, and you can use it for this rebar, and of course you can use it with the Next 2 Flagship Pro, which is what it's made for. And it is cheaper, definitely much cheaper than the Leatherman. So that's just something to take note of in terms of what you could do with the free P4 or P2 if you wanted to add a bit driver. I hope you enjoyed this overview of various add-ons and additions that you can make your Leatherman tools even more effective. Do you own any of these additions? Which is your favorite add-on or upgrade? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.